Good morning, everybody. Um, it's Tracy. It's early. Um, what is today? Thursday. And it is raining outside again. The thunder has been like booming, like shaking the walls type of booming. And I got started on, yes, I have this giant granny square back in front of me again. Um, which has been in front of me. You just haven't seen it. Um, the last time, whenever I took it up and measured it, it did not um, measure as large as it needed to be. So I ripped out the border that I had on it and started working again. Um, I'm thinking I was in here, so I've added this much, and I'm running out of yarn. That's why it's just kind of, but on this border, I decided to do kind of like a lattice. Um, I'm on my second row of the lattice. I did one round of single crochet into the granny stitch, and then I started doing a lattice work, and that don't use near as much yarn. And I'm hoping, let me grab my bag, um, that I will have enough um, to do I don't know, at least 4 rounds of the lattice. Plus there is let me see, I have some scrap balls in here too. This one here don't quite match up with these. Different lot number, but I'm thinking in this case, since there are so many different colors and shades, um, and this is the part of what I ripped out of the previous border that I had on it. So I know. All right. So, let me see. What the skein I'm on right now was actually a brand new skein, and it's flattened out as a flitter. Um, so out of that skein right there, I believe I'm on my last. No, I'm not. I just started round 2. And so that is not going to reach around to the start. So I'm going to have to tie on. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out how much I'm getting out of one skein. So right now I have one single crochet round and one round of the V-stitch. And I've just now started the second round of the V-stitch. Here's my starting point. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry my voice is all crackly sounding or whatever. I don't know. I do have this. So whenever that skein runs out, I'm going to tie this one on. Yeah, that's the plan. Anyway, I want to do, okay, back to this real fast. At least 4 rounds of the lattice. And then if I have enough yarn, I would like to do a maybe like a lacy scalloped edge. I'm trying to get as much width and length. I'm trying to get it to grow as much as I possibly can with what I have to work with. But and then I'm gonna have to call it quits. I mean, I have no other choice. Um but anyway, that's what I have going on in front of me today. Um Sorry, I'm full of ums. But that's what I have this morning, which is fine with me. It's a heavy, you know, project, and I'm chilled. Uh, the weather has my bones hurting. My hand is swelled up, if you can see that. My knuckle here is just like gone. Um, I have fluid on that joint, which is making it extremely painful, and my finger is twisting up on me. So, yeah, I will be so ready to get this done because it is so heavy, and I have to maneuver it around the bed, rotate it around and around and around. Anyway, I love it though. It's very pretty, and I won't stay on that any longer. Let me grab a couple other things that I've been working on, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I dug out a few things that I've been working on, and a couple uh, beanies that I made on my knitting loom. Actually, um, they turned out really super nice. They're double thick. I did um, I did this one in 2-color, so you can wear it like this, and it could be kind of like a slouchy hat, or you can roll it up, roll the brim up, like how this here is, or you can also either have it, the striped, or you can flip it the other way, and it'll just be the brown. And then you can you can flip the brim up. You get it, right? And you can have part of the stripe as your brim on this side. This here side here I did with a Karen Simply Soft, and it is really soft. And but the stripes over on on the flip side, it is Red Heart Super Saver, so it is not near as soft. That's why I chose the Karen for the inside of this one here. Or, it's your choice, but, however you would like it. But really cute. It worked up really, really nice. I mean, I really love it. That's why I'm in a hurry to get these two items, especially off my hook. Because I am ready to play with my knitting machine. I bought it for myself. Well, I for Christmas last year. Um, People, I got an Amazon card or whatever, and so that's what I got. And the second, well, actually, this was the first one I did, and I don't know what yarn this is. It came in a little kit of some sort. I don't, I really, honestly, I do not remember, but I wish I knew because I think it turned out really cute. It's a thinner weight acrylic. Um, and I made this one here with my brother in mind. He's going through chemo and radiation, has been now for a couple weeks or so. And but I made him this. I'm just have to get it, in the mail. I can't go be with him right now, but I want him to know that, he's in my thoughts and prayers. All my brothers are, always in my thoughts and prayers. But yeah, he's going through a rough bout right now. It has been for quite some time. But anyway, um, this beanie, it turned out really nice. It's a thinner weight acrylic, so it's not too awful thick. But, yeah. And I worked it on, my Addi King. Yes. My Addi King. Alright. There. We have my, gray and white cow blanket. Let me toss these off to the side. I can't wait to get the stuff here off of my hook. My special request. That way I can play with my knitting machine more, because oh my gosh, them hats, they worked up so quickly and so easily. And with my hand like it's been doing, I would really like to be able to make some stuff up on it for maybe Christmas presents or whatever. But here we have the gray and white cow print blanket. Sorry, I'm just slaying y'all all over the place. The blanket portion of the blanket portion. Okay, let me explain this. This is going to be a cuddle and play cow blanket. Once I get everything done, it'll be able, okay, there will be a head, a tail, and 4 legs, okay, attached to the blanket itself, and it'll fold up in a manner to where you can either fold it or roll it. However, you can fold it like this, and I may even attach a couple straps here to let it just hang over the baby crib, the bed railing. And on this side, like, the head will be attached here, and obviously the tail, and 2 legs on this side and 2 legs on this side. And it'll be able to hang over like this, over the edge of the baby bed. Alright, did that make any sense? It will in time, once I get that far. I have the crocheted portion of the blanket completed. Yay. Yay me. But obviously it is not done, because I have all of these bits that I have to get sewn in. And I have completed the black and white one. I don't know if y'all seen that or not. If not, it's I have a few videos on it, because it took quite some time. It was very much a challenge indeed, but I made do with what I had, and it turned out really cute. This one here, I am, what I did on the black and white one is, I guess I was following the graph, or I was trying to follow the graph of the pattern. And on the graph, you start at like the corner of, you know, the right side of the pattern, and you read it across, going to from the right to the left, and then you move up a row, and then you go back the other way. Well, I'm thinking I went left when I should have went right somewhere, and it just messed up. So then I ended up having to rip out like 15 to 20 rows to get it in a place where I felt comfortable. And then I just finished it off with a ruffle, and added some flowers to it, and a ladybug, and because that thing was driving me crazy. This one here, on the other hand, it is the same pattern, but the written pattern, I followed the instructions for the written pattern instead of the graph on this one, which was much easier. And I carried more of my yarn in this one, making it to where I wouldn't have near as many yarn tails. I do still have a lot. It's not just on one side. hits on both sides. So that's where I am on this. But it is going to be really super cute, I believe. And yeah, I'm excited to get this done. Um, yeah. So it's just a furry mess at the moment, but it is getting done. Same way with this giant granny square. It's getting done again. Round 2 on the granny square. Take 2, number 2 on, yeah, number 2. No, don't number 2 on the cow blanket. It's it's the second one. Put it that way. But this one here, I'm actually was able to get through the pattern without, you know, too awful stress. Stress. Sometimes crochet is stressful. It should be relaxing, but you know how it is, right? All right. I do want to. Whoa! I have stuff going everywhere. What in the world? Yeah, my and that's another thing. My overhead light was out of commission, and so then I had to uh get me something to fix it. Anyway, the little pull thingy. Anyhow, my doll needle. If you're just wondering what that was, um, I want to apologize to you guys. Um, if you by chance, hang on, I dropped my little polymer clay bumblebee I made. Any cute? Made that a few years back. But anyway, I was thinking about making a stitch marker out of him, or add him to the pull chain, to the chain gadget gizmo that I had to, have replaced up on the overhead. Anyway, he fell to the floor. I had to pick him up. I want to apologize for my last video, or actually, it's the amigurumi, the surprise amigurumi, crochet with me. That was, like I said, it was my very first. I know it's all over the place, like, all of my videos, but the face, I had to cut his face off. So, um, his little face at the moment was, or how I did it first, it was just a complete garbage. That's all I can say. So after I got home, I was being eaten up by ants, and the flies were biting, and it was just really hot. And I looked down at my clock, and it was time for me to go pick up my daughter from work. And yeah, it was just like, that video was crazy. And I went ahead and uploaded it just because the fact that it was over an hour long. So and I was out of frame, a lot. I do apologize, but I am going to do another video on how I do the little face. Just not right now. I can't, I don't have no fun time right now, and this is fun time. And here are 2 other little turtles that I came up with. So cute. I used a smaller hook on these 2 little guys here than what I used on the purple guy. If you watch this video, then you'll know what hook I used. Right at the moment, I'm not entirely sure. And then here's the second guy. They all just need faces. They need their expressions. So that's all that. And I am not entirely sure if I showed you this over here. I do have more amigurumi body parts over here piled up. I found them in a Dollar General bag. Luckily, I had the hook in there, or I would be, well, I don't guess it would really matter, because I think I may have all the parts to it already. Apparently, I wasn't done with the orange, because that was in the bag. Here's a star. All right. And tentacles. So apparently I have a big octopus in the making. And I believe the star I was going to, I didn't put any safety eyes on this dude, just because if I end up giving it to a baby, I don't want anything on there that could be a choke hazard. So I will applique some eyes on that I'll make the eyes and sew them on. But the star, I was thinking like a starfish that's maybe like on its head. I don't know. Can't really tell. I'll have to get some straight pins, and once I get to the point to where I can get this little dude together, we'll put him together. Yeah, yeah. Okay. We will put him together. So but there's the bottom. I had a request for the red and orange octopus, and I went back and forth on ideas, and uh it was for a baby. I already made it. This was my first one. This was my first attempt. Um the other one I ended up doing one round of each of the color, I think, switching colors at every round to where it made it a spiral instead of just color, you know, blocks, or you know what I'm saying. Um which the spiral was really cool. And this one here and the other one was a lot smaller. That way the baby would be able to handle it easier. But this was the first one, and I was just doing and not really, I was watching TV, and it ended up being larger than what I had originally had anticipated. So I just kind of threw it to the side, and I have all the curly cues for, but it seems like I have everything that I need to put him together. I just need to get his facial, his eyes, and then I'll sew them on. Then need a nose and a mouth, or a nose. No, he won't need a nose, will he? Anyway, let's see, what else do I have? Oh yeah. Um I'm sorry, I have so much going on right now. Um I have been really busy. Plus my overhead light's been out, so I haven't really been able to check in with you guys in a while. Um I've been making little flower pot holders. This is just a plastic succulent, but these pots, I picked these up at the Dollar General. $3. But I like that. I just thought that was really nice. Um just to put in here. But it's like for this pattern that I'm working on, the size pot was absolutely perfect for this idea. All right. I am not following a pattern. I have looked at patterns, but I am a pattern tester, and I critique patterns like nobody's business. I drive myself nuts. So, I've looked at patterns. I did not like them. So I went and got me some flower pots, and that's where, yeah, that's what I'm going off of. My pattern is pretty basic, single crochet. I just do, like the bottom portion to fit the flower pot. Can you tell what it's going to be? I have one almost completed, but there's the first. That's where I got it to the size that I needed. And then I added these straps. And this pot here is completely different than that one. So if I do a written pattern, I'm just gonna, I don't know if I, I don't know. My finger's sore. So bear with me. Let me get this out of here. Ugh, dang. Alright, there's this flower pot. It's just a basic little low flower pot, It goes down, from large to small, down on the bottom. And this one here has no increases on it other than on the bottom. But this one here I did to fit loosely, for this to fit loosely, the bottom. And then I did a gradual increase coming up. That way, that little pot will fit. And these are more of the more common type flower pots. Okay, and then I'll put that over there. I'm not going to try to put it back in right now because then here we have my sloth. It was a special request from like one of my dearest friends, my very first friend ever that I had in the world. She requested, or she asked me if I could do these, and I was like, sure. Well, I haven't yet, but I can give it a try. And what I'm using for it is actually raw wool for all of it. Even this portion around his eye, that is wool still. This here, the darker brown, and then this lighter cream color, I picked it up at an online auction, and I wasn't entirely sure what I was going to use with it, or use it for, but I think it is perfect for these sloth. You can see animal fibers in it, and I mean, it is amazing. I love this wool, but I wanted to make some socks, but I don't know about anybody else. I want my socks soft, and this is not soft. It's not soft at all. But it turned out perfect for the sloth. So I'm thinking I want to do this one, obviously, as a sloth, or this one here is going to my friend. And still, this pot here, I got all three different pots. This one here is more rounded. It looks like wood, but it's not. It's kind of shaped like an apple. I'm not going to take it all the way out because no need. And again, I just started, making a circle and, did it all the way up, and it's just rounded, kind of like how the little sloth body is, and I think he turned out really cute. But there he is. I do still have to get his little toes, so I need to come up with 3 little toes for each little, I need 12 toes. 3-toed sloth, right? So, and he will be done. But this is just some plastic greenery. I don't know if my friend is going to want that or not, but I think it is really cute. But anyway, yeah, that's what I have been doing. Getting this monster out of here, dude, man, it's been on my hook for so incredibly long. And get his little toes done, get him off the hook. These are just things I'm playing around with, not for anybody in particular. Well, other than my youngin wants one of these, but she don't want a sloth. She wants a monkey And I was even thinking of a lemur. I think would be really cute. Um, I did actually. Let me grab them real quick. I found another thing on an online auction. Just a sec. Alrighty then, guys. Whew. Had to run all the way down to the other end of the house, and the puppies are still in their beds because it's been storming. I don't know if I mentioned that already or not, but yeah, it's been storming, and they've both been yeah, they don't like the thunder and all that, just like me. I don't like it either. It makes me very nervous, and that's why I'm so chattery at the moment. But I think it's pretty much all past. Hopefully, keeping my fingers crossed as well as I can with my my wound. Anyway, back to the box. Um, I was able to I found this stuff here at last week on our online auction, and which is Urbex Collections Flea Market in town. There's their Facebook, um, all their stuff anyway. But sadly, I think they're gonna be leaving us. I am so sad. I'm gonna miss them. Um, Anyway, look at what I found, and just at the right time. I mean, seriously, how perfect could it be? Now that I have decided, I mean, these are like my new obsession right now, because I want to make all the animals, and yeah. So when I stumbled across these babies, I was so excited. Uh, because now I'll be able to make, you know, more. But these little pots, okay, I think I gave was it $12, I think, for all of them. And there's what, 9 of them in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. Let's see. Here's this one here, yeah, which it says $2.50. These are probably last year's because they're $3 this year. So I'm not complaining because I still think I got a pretty good deal. There's one. That one's cool looking. Hang on. And they are all plastic. But aren't they cute though? I mean, and then they have like the little pebbles in there. And even the ones that don't have the pebbles or need more, I got that covered. There's two. I have rocks all over the place. If you know me at all, yeah, I'm kind of a rock hoarder. 1 and 2. I like rocks. This one's slick. That's pretty. But they look real, right? Kind of. I think they're cute. There's 3. Another jug looking shape. Ooh, that's pretty. Kind of cute. Yeah. That color is pretty with this blanket. Let's see. Grab another one out of here. Another jug looking one. This one here kind of reminds me like of an old moonshine jug or something. I don't know. Maybe that's just, I'm just goofy. But that's what I thought of when I seen that, was like a moonshine jug. This one here reminded me of like an old crock that, you know, cheese or something. I don't know. Oh, there's another pink one. That one has a lot more. I want that on my bed. Pebbles in it. And these are all like stoneware, other than this one here, slick. It has a glaze on it. Oh, that's cute. And they're pretty hefty. I mean, they're stone. And there's another one like that. Different plant. Yes. But the pot's the same. But I mean, that couldn't be any more perfect timing because, yeah, once I get the stuff off of my hook I have a time limit on. Oh, look at that. It's like tile. I don't know, I might just need to leave that one as it is. That's really cute. I hear the rain falling outside. So this one here, like I said, I might just end up, or maybe I'll make a granny square. I don't know. I don't know about this one. I'm going to think of something else to do with that one. But as for these, I think I want to do the animal planters. So for what I say, $12 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, including the square. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. That's not too shabby at all. And yeah, stay tuned for what these may turn out to be. All right, what else did I get? This is obviously not anything to do with crochet, but I found all of these little butterflies, and I actually had forgotten about bidding on these. I got all of these, I think, for $9. But once I got there, and then I remembered, obviously, because she reminded me. Anyway, $9. But I remembered once, like I said, she reminded me after I seen them, and it was, one of them late night. Okay, yeah, cool. I'm gonna bid on these because they, nobody was really showing them any attention, and I was like, oh, poor butterflies. But anyway, this is a stack right here of vintage home interior butterflies. They are, the molded plastic stuff. I don't know. They're heavy duty. Now these here are not. These are a little more flimsy, but my idea is to spray paint them. And on the end of my shed, it's just, wood. On the end of it, I would like to have my daughter paint flowers, sunflowers, or something. I don't know. On the end of the shed, I want to spray paint these butterflies and put a few like around the flower that she paints for me. Some of these they might not even need spray paint, but yeah, I think so. But I'm going to attach these to the shed around the flower or whatever she decides to do. But I'm going to hang these outside regardless. These here light enough to where I might add maybe a chain and hang them from the tree limb. These here I'm definitely going to attach somewhere. This one here is a heavier one too. That is not, it's Keiko, I don't know. But home interior will say Homeco on them. Or should these being vintage as old as they are? Can we see it? Turn it over. I don't know if we can see it. It has something on there, but anyway, I am 99% sure that these are home interior, though. I may be wrong, but regardless, they'll work perfect for what I want. And that is just to hang up outside for decorations. But anyhow, that was my Urbex find. These here, I love these. So pretty. But anyway, guys, that's what I have going on. I apologize for rambling on for so long. I appreciate you all so very much. And please, if you would possibly give me a thumbs up. If you think these are cute and you like what you've seen here today, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Leave me a comment down below, and I would love to hear from y'all. It don't cost anything, and I promise you know, I won't bite. uh, but anyway, give me a thumbs up. Give me a shout out, share, like, and subscribe. That would be amazing too. All right, guys. I love these. Give me one of these. All right. Love y'all. Peace out. Until next time. Bye bye.